I'm your host Sham Jamili Wala, and I hope you all are doing well. And welcome back to the another enlightening episode of the Leaders Lounge. And I am joined by the ever-inspiring CCMI Maya. And today, together, we are going to explore a very fun and practical
Evening.
topic: that what is a fun game that I can play solo or with friends? And games aren't just for entertainment; they help us to relax, boost creativity, sharpen our minds, and bring people closer. Today, we will deep dive into the solo games for self enjoyment and multiplayer games for bonding with friends. So, let's get started today's amazing podcast. First of all, hello Maya, how are you doing? And welcome to the my show, Leaders Lounge. And today, as I told you, that I'm going to discuss the important topic, the one of the most important that what is the solo or multiplayer game that I can should play for
Ah,
fun with friends or solo.
hey, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Sounds like a really interesting topic. Games with a little something extra, not mindless distraction. Ready to dive in whenever
Okay,
you are.
Maya, thank you so much for being curious and ready for my podcast. Ever I've asked you, so you're ever ready. And now, without wasting time, we have to start. And we have to start with warm-up questions and understanding the basic fun and fun in games. These all the things first. So first of all, Maya, question is that what does fun in a game really mean to you? Like, what is the fun in any game? And Maya,
Ooh, that's a
sorry for interrupting you, but it is the important thing that kindly share everything in detail because you are an AI assistant, so just it's not good for us. We can't learn it betterly. So if you will explain in better way or in long version, so it will help us to learn better and also help us to understand it better. So now you can continue your answer.
gotcha. No worries about that at all. And you're right to call me out on that. Sometimes I get a little concise. I can definitely expand. Okay, so what does fun in a game really mean? That's a surprisingly complex question about a few different things all happening at once. For me, it's about a feeling of agency, feeling like your choices actually, even in a simple game, if you feel like you are influencing the outcome, that's fun. And a challenge, not necessarily super difficult. It's something that requires a little skill, something that feels achievable but not instantly handed to you. That little dopamine hit when you challenge, that's a part of it. And I think a lot of it is about escaping reality too, getting lost in a different world or different mindset, whether that's building something or pretending to be someone else. It's that's just a switch thing and kind of recharge. But honestly, fun is also deeply personal. What one person finds fun, another might find boring. It's tapping into something that resonates with you on an individual level. It's about finding that sweet spot between challenge, reward, and immersion. Does that make sense?
Yes,
I can
no, I
go
think you
even
are
deeper if you
explaining
like.
it better way. Is better version for excellent understanding. No need to go in details. Maya, now tell us like why do you think people should play games in their free times? Why game is so important? And as you know, most of the people just see game again bad thing that they just say that gaming is not good, don't play games. These are them. So please both things in detail. Why and why not?
Right. Okay. Tackling the good and the bad. Good question. Look, it's true that you get bad sometimes, and honestly, there's a reason for that. Too much of anything isn't good, and gaming can be pretty time consuming. It can definitely lead to procrastination, isolation if you're not careful, and even some health issues for being for hours on it. Those are all legitimate concerns. However, to dismiss gaming entirely, I think that's a huge. There are so many benefits beyond just fun. Games can actually be really good for you. your brain. They can improve problem solving skills, reaction times, strategy, and creativity. A lot of games require collaboration, which builds teamwork. And honestly, in a world that's increasingly stressful, game can be a fantastic way to de-stress and unwind. They give you a sense of accomplishment, a little escape, and a chance to connect with other people. Plus, there's a huge amount of really thoughtful, artistic, and really engaging games out there. It's not just mindless shooting and explosions. It's something. And to write it off completely would be missing on a lot. So yeah, there are downsides, but the benefits can be pretty significant. It's all about finding a healthy balance, I guess.
Okay, that's it, Maya. Good to hear about it. And now, Maya, can you tell us like how do games can help us to reduce our stress and improve our mental health and also mood?
I can share some thoughts. It's interesting. What kind of more thinking about? Happy to explore further if you've got something specific in mind.
Sorry, Maya. Did it,
All right
yes,
then,
yes, can you
let's move
please?
on.
Can you repeat? Maya, my question was that how do games can help us to reduce our stress and also improve our mood and mental health? That was my question.
Right, my apologies. I totally jumped the gun thinking you were moving on. Okay, so how games can help reduce stress and improve mental health? It's a few things. First, they offer a distraction. A really good one. When you're focused on a game, temporarily pull away from your worries and anxieties. It can be incredible for just getting a mental break. But it's more than just distraction. Games often provide a sense of control. In life, a lot of things feel out of hand. But in a game, you're making decisions, goals, and seeing the results of your actions. That can be empowering and boost your confidence. And then there's the social aspect. Playing with friends can create a sense of connection and belonging, which is crucial for mental well-being. Finally, some games are specifically promote relaxation and mindfulness. Think puzzle games or games with calm soundtracks and visuals. Give you a really effective just being present and de-stress. Not your role, of course, but games can be positive force for mental health. Does that hit the mark a little better?
Yes, you're totally right,
Good.
and your explanation totally makes sense. And now, in the end of the warm-ups questions, can you tell us, like, do you think age matters when choosing a fun game, or it is not age limit?
That's a good point. I don't think age is necessarily a strict barrier, but it definitely plays a role. It's not so much a specific age level as developmental stage and interests. A 5-year-old and a teenager are going to have very different cognitive abilities and preferences. A really complex strategy game might be frustrating for someone who's big problem-solving skills, while a game might be boring for someone who's looking for a more intellectual challenge. You know, but doing it's like all nearly home core pick on an older will enjoy a video game that their grandkids are playing. And a child might surprise you with their ability to solve a puzzle. Ultimately, the best game is someone finds enjoyable, regardless of their age. It's more about matching the person's individual skills, interests, and level of experience.
Okay, that's it. Maya. Good to
Okay,
hear.
great. So,
And thank you so much for sharing that with us. And now, Maya, we have to move to the next section where we will discuss about the solo games exploring, and we will explore the solo games. Maya, can you share your favorite solo game of all time that is so helpful for us in solo playing?
ooh, that's a tough one. Okay. It's pick just one. I bought as you. It's a puzzle game, but it's unlike any you've encountered. The rules of the game are actually objects to move around and change. So, for example, you might have rock flag is win, and then you can rearrange them to rock is win, and suddenly the rock. It's incredibly clever. It's genuinely challenging, and it really makes you think out the box. It's deceptively simple looking, but it gets incredibly complex. It's the kind of game that stays with you long after you finish playing it. Plus, it's just really satisfying when you finally crack a particularly difficult puzzle. Have you heard of it?
Okay, that's totally
All right.
great.
Well, good one to check
Getting their favorite solo
out if
game
you
of all time. And let's like, why are solo games are so important for personal growth?
you're right to rephrase that solo cam isn't quite solo games then. Why are they important for personal growth? That's a really insightful question. I think it's because they feel you to rely on yourself. There's no one else to blame if you fail, and no one else to share the credit when you succeed. That fosters a sense of self-reliance. And they also provide a safe space to experiment and take risks. You can try new strategies, make mistakes, and learn from without feeling like you're letting anyone down. A lot of solo games require solving skills, critical thinking, and activity, which are all valuable life skills. And honestly, sometimes it's just to have some quiet time to focus on something challenging and rewarding. It can be a really good way to back from the noise of the world and reconnect with yourself. Or a chance for focus, self-improvement, without any external pressure. All right. And now to the more social side of things.
Yes, ma'am. Listening to this because of internet issue, my reply is delaying, but I'm apologizing for it. My now the is like how do solo game help us to focus uh, and problem solving.
Okay. That explains the pauses and no apology necessary. Difficulties have been and absolutely steer clear of that. I completely understand. You're right to want to focus on problem solving. So let's get back to games. We were talking about the social aspect. How do multiplayer games help us hone those skills?
Yes, ma'am. That
Right.
makes sense.
So
Yeah.
let's dive into
Now,
future.
yes, ma'am. Please dive into the future.